Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. I promised you I would be live again. I told you more than likely Thursday unless something else significant happened. Do me one small favor, please, folks, as you enter the chat room. So this little situation is just going downhill as the days go by. And I think Musk is sort of acting, throwing a little tantrum. And I wish we could go back to the days where people weren't posting all of these things on social media, but it is what it is, folks. Hit the like button. Do me one small favor and please share this stream out. I would like to bring in as many people as possible. So, this topic is trending. So, if you'll share this stream out, it will be much appreciated. And you know that, right, Tubestay, he better have some receipts in the words of the immortal Whitney Houston. He's just saying all kinds of things. Yeah, Matt, Florida MAGA is very upset with him. How you doing, Trish Tubesteak? If you have Facebook or Instagram, please uh share this stream out. I mean, what? I mean, we all get upset with people, but this is just childish what he's trying to do, and just totally unwarranted. And so you get upset with someone. So, oh, now I'm going to, share information that, I have on you. Newsflash, I did that in high school. I'm not doing that. I'm too old for that now. And, if I'm too old, he's too old as well. So it's just the relationship is continuing to disintegrate. And he's just acting like a petulant child. Tijuana border jumper. This is what happens when you dance with. Well, okay. Let me go ahead and do this roll call, and then yeah, as I'm doing the roll call, folks, think about what your thoughts are in reference to how this situation, as I said, it's deteriorating day by day. So for the roll call, Chicago Hood, how you doing? Um, I know you're driving, dear, so thank you for checking in. Uh, Chicago Hood says, "Will do. Canada wildfire smoke thick here." Oh, wow. Be careful, Chicago Hood. Florida said, hello. She's speaking to everyone, of course. Tube Steak, Elon better have the receipt. He better. I'm saying it again. You can't just throw things out flippantly and you don't have evidence. So, Trish, hello. In Tijuana, excellent statement. So, I have a video and I have some websites pulled up. How you doing, Isaiah? And so this is what is going on. It's trending. And again, there is no need. I wish we could go back to a time when we did not have social media. Why must why must people post everything on social media? And so let me show you the post before let me change things up. I'm going to take you to, I will take you to his Twitter page. And I'll show you everything that, let me stop screen here. Hit the like button, please, folks, as you are entering the chat room. So, yeah, MAGA is very upset with him. So, yeah, you come in and you do a bunch of great things, and now look at what you're doing. I mean, what the heck? And you knew that the media and everyone involved, the Democrats, you knew everyone wanted this relationship to end. And now, you look at what you're doing. Um, I don't get it. Why? So I'm going to show you, let me go back here, some of the things that Elon is posting. So now this is his official page, folks. So this isn't AI or anything like that. Okay. So he posted this 5 hours ago. Is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? Yes or no? So he has that poll going. Let me continue. And then he posted, look at this. He posted this. Look at this, folks. In 1992, Trump partied with Jeffrey Epstein. Gonna leave this here. So he has this video here.
Surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to pause it because I don't want the video to be copyrighted because they are playing music, but I'll just let you, let me see if I can speed that up. Let me see if I can speed it up. Hold on. All right, it's on 1. Let me see what I can do. Slow it down or speed it up. I don't know. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for the super chat, love. Petulant and childish. Yes, Tijuana. What the heck is he doing? You do all these great things, and then you come back and you're petty like a little child. I sent you some hearts in the comment section, love. Trish said, tell Elon to go back to Africa and don't worry about America and political parties. Go fix Africa. Boom. Oh my God. Joseph. So Joseph says, please leave Donald Cheeto Trump alone. Elon knows he was going to get played, and he's mad that Elon's ego took a major hit when his companies were going to get cut. Yeah, I'm going to get into all that. Let me play this. Let me see. Let me start this from the beginning. I tried to speed it up so I won't be copyrighted. But this, yeah, so, and like I said, this isn't AI. This is all posted on Elon's page. So again, he's doing childish things. So this is 1992, Trump party with Jeffrey Epstein. Gonna leave it this here and watch.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
You're going to get great ratings on your show.
Trump is surrounded by women as music blares in the background. After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein. More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges. Later in the footage, Trump is seen talking to Epstein and another man as women are dancing in front of them. Trump alternates between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein and the other man and telling Epstein about the cameras. Though exactly what they say is difficult to understand as they discuss the women and their appearances, Trump gestures to one and appears to say to Epstein, look at her back there, she's hot. And then Trump says something else into Epstein's ear that makes him double over with laughter. But as the president...
Okay, so these are the types of things that he is doing. So, I mean, you're an adult, dude. Why are you doing this? Let me read your comments. Every Chicago hood, boom. That is sad. Trump is one of the richest people in the world. And Chicago hood said it seems everyone betrays him. Yes. I mean, put aside he's a multimillionaire. That's got to be totally demoralizing, depressing, all the D's you can think of. DJ Basco, I don't know what's wrong with Elon. DJ, I don't have a clue. Tina, how you doing, love? Tina said, I'm sorry I'm late and Lord have mercy. Tina, what are your thoughts on this? He turned on him. He's posting all these horrible things. Oh, he's his name. He won't let the Epstein list be released because his name is on it. I mean, he is, woo. This is like what we did in high school. This is like teenage girl stuff. What the heck is Elon doing? You're not, you're not getting any, fans here with what you're doing. And then he said this 3 hours ago. So he's constantly posting. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of the year. Okay. I mean, And look at what he posted. Look at this, folks. This is not AI. This is the real deal. The relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew on Epstein's plane at least 7 times, though it's not clear he ever went to the island. Here's what Trump said about Epstein in a 2002 New York Magazine profile. Epstein likes to tell people that he's a loner, a man who's never touched alcohol or drugs, and one whose nightlife is far from energetic. And yet, if you talk to Donald Trump, a different Epstein emerges. I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. Trump booms from a speakerphone. He's a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life. So these are all. So it's like he's like a little angry teenage girl. This is what my folks. Newsflash. These are things that my high school teenage girls do. Boom. Truth bomb. And this is what he's doing. Come on, really? And then he posted this. And then this is some idiot saying Trump and Elon. Who win? My money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached and all this crap. But look at all these posts. This is a flurry of posts. And this is what he said. Trump is in the Epstein files. It's the real reason they have not been made public. Trish, so basically Elon is a traitor when he doesn't get his way. Boom. Truth bomb. James, newsflash, Trump likes women. Me as well. Okay, James, how you doing, dear? Everyone in here, hit that like button. I told you YouTube's not sharing the videos out. If you can hit that little thumb and share this on your social media pages, we can get a group of people to come in. Elon looks like a narcissist. He sure does. And so here's Elon. Like I said, he's just a flurry, a blizzard of posts. He's just blowing up his Twitter page. Mark this post. He said, and he's telling people to mark this and others, or save this post for the future. The truth will come out. Oh my God. In light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contracts at SpaceX, will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. So, because we know Trump said the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. So this is what's going. Vipa, how you doing? Florida said Elon sounds like that crazy ex-girlfriend. Florida, does this not sound like a teenage girl? Her boyfriend dumped her and now she's salty. That's what it sounds like to me too. Baldwin Birds, how you doing? Hit that like button, folks. We have 22 people in here watching. Only 19 have hit the like button. Please, please, please hit that little thumb. So this is crazy. You look at how he's just posting. So look, this is before he dropped all the. This is what he said initially. Time to drop the really big bomb. The real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason. And I just made that. And then he said, "Have a nice day, DJT." So yeah, this is like he's a scorned woman. Oh my God, what the heck is wrong with that guy? Woo! So, what are your thoughts, folks? This guy is off his rocker. DJ Vasco, Democrats will be feasting. Yes, you know that the Democrats are at the door waiting to feast, and this is what you're doing. Trish, I thought Elon wanted to save America. Trish, boom, another truth bomb. He acted as if he cared so much about America. He was trying to do so much to help. But look at what you're doing. And he's just like, this just gets better and better. Go ahead, make my day. And then when Trump tweets, he's such an obvious lie. So sad. Because Trump did tweet, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate. We know EV is for the electric vehicles. Anthony, this is disappointing. Yes. Oh my God. Mandate that forced everyone to buy electric car. And like I know, those electric cars, you have to have a small fortune to afford one. That nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do. And he said Elon went crazy. Because he took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars. And even if they had tried to do that, a lot of us would have been in a excellent shape because we would have been riding bicycles or scooters. I was never buying an electric vehicle. What, those are ridiculous prices? You kidding me? The price, used to be price of a small home. Oh my God. VIPA. It was said at the onset that Elon likes for things to go his way, and that's part of his Asperger's syndrome. Yeah, he has some issues. Hit the like button, folks. Anthony, if you have Facebook, share this stream out. Trish, if you have Facebook. DJ Basco, share this stream on your Facebook pages, please. So this is what's happening. And so I wanted to share this, with you. And then you have someone who posted what Elon's doing is genuinely heroic. He will win no friends in politics and will be ostracized by the current administration, but he's totally right. Now, I guess this guy is missing the reincarnation of Miss Cleo, and he's a psychic. Because how do you know if he's right or not? You just know he's moving his mouth. He's shown no receipts. Oh my God. So this is what, And then Trump was tweeting about Jared Isaacman, accomplished business leader, philanthropist, pilot, astronaut, administrator of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, of course, NASA. He will drive NASA's mission. Let me see. And then, they're doing polls. Who's right? Who's wrong? So all these people, parody account. Okay, I don't know. The 76% must be the Democrats. Okay. So these are, I wanted to show you his page with all these posts. Oh my goodness. All right. So I shared that with you. Now, and again, Kelly Ray, how you doing, love? Kelly said, Florida, he's definitely on the spectrum, and what he needs to do while he's making all these posts about Trump. How many kids does he have? About 15 or 16, and I don't know how many women. By how many women? He needs to go take care of his kids and stop this. Get off Twitter, Trish. We don't. He can. Trump can appoint someone else to Doge. Right, Tina? We don't have to look at all of, what is it? Young and the Restless and all the other soap operas. It's right here. Roland, I just saying I predicted this, but said it would be 2026. Two egos like theirs never work for long. It's supposedly Kelly. This is his page. This is not AI. Trish said he has 20 baby mamas. Well, Trish, he has more than enough things to do. Go pay child support and take care of your children. Why is he on Twitter attacking Trump? He has enough to do with 20 kids. More. Elon is spazzing out. Trump's trying to be great. Yes, Trump hasn't really lashed out at him, so he better leave him alone. Don't poke the bear. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. Now, I have a video I want to share with you as well. If you're enjoying this content, share this content out, folks, please. And we will bring more people into the conversation. And I like to go to the Black and White Network because they keep it 100% real. And I just love this guy's reactions. And yeah, I love his thought process. DJ Basco, Elon has money. Yeah, he has the money, but he needs to go spend time with all those children. and stay off Twitter, because this is he's acting like Florida said, the crazy ex-girlfriend. OMG, what is that guy? He needs some meds or something. Why would EVs be an issue when Trump has stated this whole time how he felt? Right, Kelly? But Trump said he spazzed out. So, okay. All right, let me play this video. I'll try to keep up with your comments, as I always do. To the best of my ability. All right, let's listen to this. Because this guy right here on the Black and White Network, he is disgusted as well. He's like, what?
Black and White Network fans, we have some big news to talk about. As everyone knows, Elon Musk has left Doge. Now, just the other day, President Trump gave him the keys to the White House and thanked him for his service. Elon Musk is going back to run his companies, Tesla, SpaceX, etc. Now, during 2024, Elon Musk came out as a big supporter for President Trump. Remember, he actually had the dark MAGA hat. And then Elon Musk ended up being head of Doge, helping to cut waste, fraud, and abuse. But guys, the past few days, it seems like the relationship between Elon Musk and President Trump, it may be over. It just may be, because there's a huge disagreement.
Oh, I have to read this. Tina said the reason why he can't keep a woman is because of the way he acts. Boom. Right, Tina, you're absolutely right. Oh my God. I'll continue.
About the big, beautiful bill. Now, from what I actually understand about this bill.
All right, let me get rid of this commercial. Hit the like button, folks, if you will. Share this stream out. Also, if you will, it is very much appreciated. All right, here we go.
Not really cutting spending initially. Okay. Now, the whole point of Doge is to actually cut back on government pork. But just like every single bill that Congress passes, there's always some pork. Now, I'm not an expert on this thing, but there's even Republicans in the Senate that don't want to get on board with the big, beautiful bill. However, there's definitely some good things, guys, because it's going to be the biggest tax cuts, and America needs that, because if that doesn't happen, your taxes are going up by like 22%. Okay.
And we've already discussed the fact some of these people are Republican in name only. We call them the rhinos, and they better get on board, or the 2026 midterms are coming up. These people that don't want to get on board, their constituents definitely need to remember that, folks. Right? All right, I'll continue.
But as far as the spending goes, man, there's a lot of spending at the beginning. But from what I actually understand, cuts are like on the back end of this. And also, I believe there's some other stuff that the president can do to actually cut spending. Like I said, not an expert on this thing. Okay. But Elon Musk is very, very furious with this bill. Elon Musk believes this is actually undercutting the work of Doge. And now he's attacking President Trump.
Like Chicago Hood said earlier, it's really a sad situation. Everyone, it seems, who starts out with Trump turns on him. So yeah, he's a multimillionaire, but he's a human being as well. He has feelings. And this is how it goes, folks. That's got to be an awful feeling. And we forget because, he has millions of dollars, so everything's perfect. He's a human being. He has feelings. I mean, that is terrible. You have to feel for the guy. And people, he's a millionaire. He's okay. You don't know. He still has feelings. He's a human being. He's not a robot. Oh my God. I'll continue.
And Elon Musk now has really dropped a bombshell on President Trump. And boy, this means war, it seems. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. So right over here, now in the Bit Beautiful bill, one of the things is that the EV mandates over with. And I completely agree with that, man. I don't believe anyone should be forced into getting an EV. Now, of course, Elon Musk runs Tesla, right? And if someone is actually forced to buy an EV, it's probably going to be a Tesla. But President Trump said, no more mandates. I agree with that. People shouldn't be forced to buy an EV. But this is what President Trump put out. Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electronic cars that nobody else wanted. That he knew for months I was going to do. And he just went crazy. So this is President Trump taking a shot at Elon Musk. And boy, guess what Elon Musk did, guys? Look over here. And I guess he's still posting, man. I mean, he's actually asking the question, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? So Elon Musk clearly is not MAGA. Not anymore, probably. Now, it's just.
Yeah, because now if you're just coming in, hit the like button. We've already said MAGA is very, very upset with Elon. Yes, Florida. Elon is definitely showing his I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. Of course, Cyndi Lauper, 1983. So yeah, he showed his true colors. And that's terrible. So again, you pretended to be so patriotic. You pretended to love this country so much. But look at what you're doing. I wouldn't even be surprised. Now he's talking about starting another party. Dude, again, well, I think it was Tish that said he need go back to Africa and make Africa better. How about that? Okay, Malik says, I love the topic, but Elon is for the people, but it's just so funny that this is basically a high school friend feelings being hurt because Trump did what Trump does. Malik, you weren't here. Malik, we said this is like a bad breakup. And Florida said, I think the crazy ex-girlfriend. That's what it appears to be. I agree. Elon's upset he's not getting EV issues on his side. Yeah. And even folks, if they tried to mandate that all Americans purchase electric vehicles, most of us would be like, okay, we wouldn't have a vehicle. I know I wouldn't. No, ma'am. No, sir. Tijuana border jumper. And thank you for the super chat, love. I am sending you some hearts in the comment section, like I normally do. Now, Tijuana border jumper says, in the words of Jesse Lee Peterson, BS. Tijuana. Yes, that's what Tijuana, that's what he's acting like. Out like a little teenage girl. Chicago Hood majority didn't like Elon until Doge. Chicago Hood has an excellent point. Don't many of you remember when we heard some rumblings coming out of the Trump administration? Most of them did not like him. They tolerated him. There's a difference. Very big difference. Thank you, Chicago Hood, for reminding us about that. There were all kinds of rumblings always coming out of the White House that they really didn't like him. But, he said he was trying to help Trump, get the country back on track and help Americans. And now look at what he's doing. What a joke. Transhumanist equals demonic. Yes. All right, here we go.
It's all a show. I don't know. It could be. It could be. But look down here, man. When it comes to the Epstein files, and we all know that when the White House released the phase 1 Epstein files, it was nothing. It backfired. But look at this here, man. This is what Elon Musk put out. He took the biggest shot at Trump there is. He writes, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason that they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT.
So again, he's posting and then at the real at Donald Trump. So the crazy ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. So, oh my, make it make sense. What are your thoughts, folks? Hit that like button, share this content out, please. Thank you so much. This is crazy. Oh.
And then next thing he puts out is, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Folks, this post has 32 million impressions. This thing has went viral. He's saying that President Trump is in the Epstein files. Now, I'll say this. I wouldn't be surprised if President Trump's name was in the files. Not saying that he did anything. I remember, what was it? Last year sometime they released the name of all these people that were mentioned, like in Jeffrey Epstein files. George Lucas's name was in there. And it was just in passing. I mean, President Trump, New York billionaire, Jeffrey Epstein was also in New York as well. And we know that they actually crossed circles. President Trump actually had him banned from one of his hotels because I believe Epstein was trying to solicit like a minor or something like that. I don't remember exactly on that.
What are your thoughts on this, folks? Vipa says, because they said Elon doesn't play well with others. Yeah, Vipa. Yeah, that's why they didn't like him, but they were, they were tolerating him. So, Lanita, Elon has always been shady like that. If I wanted an electric car, it would be a BYD, not Elon's fugly, poorly made mess. Okay, Lanita. Tina, how does Elon Musk know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein file? Good question, Tina. Boom. So now, like I said, like with a breakup of a relationship, now people want to come out and make you look bad, right? So they're salty, basically. And again, if you knew this information, why did you wait until the breakup of the relationship to share this and telling people to stay tuned and mark this post? Come on. Oh, where are we here? Baldwin Bird says, why is Elon so cranky? Because he didn't get his way, Baldwin Birds. Shouldn't all that money and wealth make him feel better? Obviously, he's miserable. He's sitting around posting every day instead of spending time with how many children does he have? 15, 16? I don't know. He has a bunch of them. Go spend time with your children and stay off of Twitter. How about that? So I don't know. Tell me what your thoughts are on this, folks. And I'll continue the video. Tijuana Border Jumper says, this is beyond cringe. Yes, thank you for the super chat, love. Tijuana, tell me, you're a man. Have you ever had a relationship to end and you had some crazy ex-girlfriend that was doing the most, trying to do things? Now, Tijuana, I think when we were kids, there was no social media. So all we could do was talk trash about you to our common friends, right? What do you think about this? This is, it is beyond cringe, especially when you know this is the opening that the Democrats have been waiting for. And you give it to them on a platter. What the heck? So I'm disgusted. How you doing, Aurelius? When I saw this, I was like, really? And again, it took me back to high school, folks. MAGA only supported Tesla because Elon helped DJT win and Doge sounded good. Chicago Hood has a lot of good points here today. Boom. Here we go. Let me get rid of the commercial, of course. Ridiculous what
he drops this bomb right here. And some people in the MAGA circles, man, they're not liking this. David Harris Jr. writes, "You just lost all credibility, Elon." Alex Jones, "God help us all." Man. What did Drew Hernandez right here? "Hey, Elon, I'm curious if what you are saying about Trump being in the Epstein files is true. How long have you known this? Why did you wait until now? Were you planning on just sitting on this forever? Genuine questions now that you have decided to release blackmail." And I think,
boom. You see where we're going with this? Yes. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for the super chat love. I'm sending you some more hearts. Yeah. So he's salty because the relationship is over. And so now you're going to come out and say bad things about him. Okay. Scott Pressler won Pennsylvania for Trump, not Ilona. Oh, yes. Boom. Thank you, Tijuana. You're absolutely right. Malik says Trump shows all of us every day he does whatever he wants. Elon got close thinking he could get in with him the white way and tried to trump a Trump. He learned quick. Yeah, he's fine. We were talking earlier, Malik. We think he's on the spectrum, so probably Asperger's. And I see that obviously as an educator. Chicago says I'm disgusted too, but not surprised. Boom. Chicago, exactly. Yes, you are 100% correct. Nothing should shock you because people, as long as things are going their way, life is good. And particularly with a narcissist, as soon as things aren't going their way, okay, it's going to be rough. All right. And that's just how it goes. So William, how you doing? This is the same way Elon bought Twitter. He stirred up controversy, then was forced to buy twice by Twitter. Okay, William, how you doing? Hit the like button, love. All right, let me continue.
Thing is, too, man, let's just say Elon Musk knew something very bad about Trump and the Epstein files. Why in the world were you actually working with Trump and trying to get this man elected?
Boom.
I'm just curious about that. I'm very, very curious about that. Now, Elon Musk and President Trump, man, they're both alphas. Okay. And the media was trying to break them up forever. And it definitely seemed like President Trump and Elon were actually working pretty well together. Okay. Now it's over with. Now they're taking shots at each other. But when Elon associates Trump with Epstein, that's a huge line right there, man. You better be able to drop some receipts with that. Okay? He's saying that Trump is in the Epstein files, and that's why we haven't got him. Now, like I said, is his name in there? Wouldn't be shocked. Both of them are New York billionaires. But it doesn't mean that Trump was engaging in anything. Anything whatsoever.
So now, again, it's like he's trying to tear him down now. That he's no longer over Doge and he's not, in the government any longer. So I'm like, okay, let me tear you down as much as I can. That's like his goal. As Tijuana said, just cringeworthy. Very much so. All right, here we go.
I mean, we know Bill Clinton was on a plane with Epstein. We got real pictures. And of course, there's these fake photos that's been going around of Trump on the plane with Epstein. AI generated, you know. Martina Navratilova was putting that out like last year or something, reposting them. They were fake. So, but boy, this is bad, man. This is bad, man. What does MAGA now think of Elon Musk for crossing that line right there? This is bad. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this?
So, what are your thoughts, folks? This is what Elon is doing. It appears to me like he's trying to tear Trump down. And it's just so sad that it came to this. And again, this is the opening that the loonies need. MC, I believe there's just a misunderstanding, but Elon and Trump will be fine. Yeah, but just stay off social media. Yeah, MC, there's a misunderstanding, but you know, he's no longer overdosed. He's not in the government anymore. And he said some pretty racy things, MC. So again, he better be able to back it up and show some receipts, because he'll find himself being sued. He'll be in court. You know, Trump will sue him, which I don't blame him. That is slander. That, you know, that is unacceptable. Chicago Hood. Trump's vices are power, accumulating property, wealth, and beautiful women. Golf, not PDF. Yeah, okay, Chicago Hood. Good point. Oh my God. So that's just where we are with that. And then I had one more. I think I had one or two more things to share with you. And so this is escalating, folks. And that's not good. It's escalating and is not going to end well. And if Elon does not stay off of Twitter and he continues to throw out, you know, these accusations, he sure better be prepared. I know he's rich, but you're going to have to part with some of that money if you don't watch yourself. So hit that like button, folks, and let me share this with you. A couple of articles here. This is from The Guardian. Donald Trump impeachment, Epstein and bitter acrimony, Trump and Musk joust and astonishing social media duel. So again, they're licking their chops. They love this. Tensions over the Republican spending bill burst into public view as the president's relationship with his former advisor deteriorated. Trump Musk spat, latest update. So you know they're oh my God. They're all over this. They love this. They live for this. They've been waiting for an opening. Tesla share plunges amid Trump feud, wipes 152 billion off company. All right. And so Elon Musk called for Donald Trump's impeachment and mocked his connections to the convicted SO offender. Jeffrey Epstein, as the U.S. president, threatened to cancel federal contracts and tax subsidies for Musk's companies in an extraordinary social media feud that erupted between the two former allies on Thursday. How you doing, Chris? Working in the studio today? Chris, yes, crazy stuff, baby, crazy. Aurelius, I think this is just a show to get Democrats off their way. I'm not sure what you're saying. What are you trying to tell me, Aurelius? William, Elon selling out Trump is a business decision. He has to build a better, cheap vehicle that, okay, a lot of banks won't touch Tesla unless your credit is perfect. William, I wouldn't want one. I'm not paying that kind of money for a vehicle. Chicago Hood. Good point. This feels like theater. Maybe DJT agreed to allow Elon to throw him under the bus to save his business interests. This does feel, well, yeah, we'll see. And it'll all come out. Where are we here? The deterioration of their once close relationship and into bitter acrimony came over the course of several remarkable hours, during which the president and the world's richest person hurled deeply personal insults over matters significant and insignificant. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for The super chat love, you know, I'm sending you some more hearts, dear. It could be a ploy between them to see where the snakes are, and we'll see. These are pretty daring accusations. Tijuana, yeah, if he didn't say something about Epstein, I would have been like, well, okay, mate, you know, because that is that no one in their right mind who has more than 2 brain cells wants their name in the same sentence as Epstein's. So we'll see. And it could be very plausible. You're right, Chicago Hood. The direct shots at Trump were the latest twist in the public showdown of a Republican spending bill that Musk had criticized. Trump and Musk had been careful not to hit each other directly, but on Thursday, the pair discarded restraint as the feud escalated on their respective social media platforms. Okay. Yeah. So, and I won't read all this. I've shared if you're just coming in, I shared Elon Musk's Twitter page. I still call it Twitter. And you know, he said some horrible things. Where are we? It was a bizarre drama that served to underscore the degree to which Trump and Musk's relationship has been one of mutual convenience, despite the White House claiming for months they were simply ideologically aligned. Excuse me. Um, it also caused the right-wing writer Ashley St. Clair, who gave birth. Oh, okay, here it is. Anyone know Ashley St. Clair? It says here, you gave birth to Musk's 14th known child. So they say he has 14 known kids and some unknown, maybe. It's from some other stuff I've read. And sued Musk for child support to weigh in. So this is what I was saying earlier, folks. He has 14 kids that we know of that he needs to be taken care of. I'm just saying. But you're on Twitter. Baldwin Birds, 14 that we are aware of. And he needs to go pay his child support. That's what he needs to be doing, not on Twitter. What the heck? Oh my God. So where does it say here? This is too public. It's got to be a daring act, right, Tijuana? This is public. It's messy. Yes. Where are we here? Okay. Shares in Tesla, Musk's electronic vehicle company, fell almost 15% on Thursday afternoon, with the declined time to when Trump's remarks began. Musk's rocket company, SpaceX, is not publicly traded, but competitors to space rose on the news. Okay. So yeah. Wow. What are your thoughts on this, folks? Chicago, God bless you, Tijuana. God always multiplies what we give to. Oh yeah. Tijuana border jumper. Yeah, he's on it for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, dear. I really do. What are your thoughts on this, folks? Do you think this is real or fake? What do you think? On Thursday, Trump appeared to finally have had enough of Musk's complaints. Speaking in the Oval Office at the German Chancellor, Friedrich Merz looked on in bemusement. Trump mocked Musk's recent black eye and questioned why he didn't cover it up. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk, even with a black eye. I said, "Do you want a little makeup?" He said, "No, I don't think so." Which is interesting, Trump said. Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. Trump then ratcheted up his barbs against Musk, accusing him of turning against the bill solely out of self-interest. Well, he's a narcissist, as the bill did not benefit Tesla, Musk's electronic vehicle company. Trump also pulled the nomination of Musk's preferred candidate to lead NASA. So I don't know if this is fake. They're doing the most. This is then they said here that's when Musk went on the war path. Okay, where are we? Oh, okay. Trump said, "I'm very disappointed with Elon. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden, he had a problem. He only developed the problem when he found out we're going to cut the EV mandate, and he went on the warpath. So everything was fine as long as Trump was, giving him what he wanted. Tijuana, I think it's a ploy. They know the media will eat this up. Okay, Tijuana, you could be right. Aurelius, Elon's upset because the big beautiful bill is not good for his business. Tijuana, hey, and you know me, I'll never say, oh God, no, that's never. You don't know, folks. You don't. Diane Roach, how are you? Trump was getting rid of mandate for electric cars. I'm sure that had to upset Elon. That'll hurt his business of selling electric cars. Yeah, but how many people are actually buying electric cars anyway? They're too expensive and they're too inconvenient. So if they ever try to mandate it, I'll just start walking, or I'll get a scooter or something. I'm not buying that crap. Make it affordable. Chicago Hood. I like to think they're laughing at dumb Dems, but DJT has been betrayed by so many. Time will tell. Yes, Chicago Hood. My God. I would not be surprised, and I would not be disappointed if he never trusted anyone else in his life. Tina, it would have been a conflict of interest if President Trump gave in to him. Yes. So that's where we are with that. And I don't need to these articles. I share the videos and articles. I'll have that'll be in the description box. What are your thoughts on all this, folks? All right. Where are we here? Okay, and then I have one more to share with you, and then we're done. All right, and then again, just check when I end the live stream. Tijuana, good point. Don't believe everything you see or hear. Boom. My iPad just died, so I couldn't do my my boom noise. EV cars are too expensive, especially when you have the majority of people that's unemployed. Right, MC. If you want Americans to buy electric vehicles, you need to bring their price down drastically, and you need to make them more convenient, because people like myself, and I'm sure many of you, when you're traveling, you don't want to have to stop frequently to get charged up. Small pickup electric for 15 grand would be great, but it's not happening. Right, William? Well, hey, I'm sure most Americans will side with me and say, no, we're not doing that. All right, so I have one more to share with you. All right, so what are your thoughts on this, folks? MAGA is very, very upset with Elon. So what do you think? All right. Excuse me. Elon Musk, and so he's digging. Excuse me. So again, the salty ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, whichever you want to say. He's going through digging up old tweets from Trump. Dude, go take care of all of these kids you have by all these different women. Oh my God. So let me get to the part. I'm just wanting to share with you the part where he's talking about where he's going through these old tweets. Oh my God. Okay. We're not going to talk about the Elon criticizing the big beautiful bill. We've already talked about that. He went back to a post from January. Now he's going 2013. Really? Trump is living rent-free in this guy's head. Guy, again, you spending all this time digging for old tweets. Go pay your child support, dude. Please. So January 2013, the start of President Barack Obama's second term, Trump tweeted, "I cannot believe the Republicans are extending the debt ceiling. I am a Republican and I am embarrassed." Smart Final said, "I have an EV. It's not for everyone." Okay, love. All right. I just wouldn't have one because I'm not paying that much money for a vehicle. I'm just not. Musk, 53, reposted it on his social media platform, now renamed X, and added the commentary, wise words. The Tesla CEO also shared a July. So he's just going back to, really, guy, dude, you're going back to 2012, really? Trump tweeted that read, no member of Congress should be eligible for re-election if our country's budget is not balanced, deficits not allowed. Couldn't agree more, Musk added on X. Where's the man who wrote these words? Musk wondered in a subsequent post. Was he replaced by a body double? Look at what this guy is saying. Oh my God. Woo! What are your thoughts, folks? Wow. So he's posting this, reminding Donald Trump of what he said. He's going back 2012, 2013. This guy, I know I don't have a life, but he really doesn't have one. This guy's nuts. Totally. All right. Chicago Hood, we have to ask ourselves, qui bono, who benefits? You're absolutely right. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And I won't read all that because most of you are Tina. Yes. I mean, again, he's acting like a scorned lover. What the heck is wrong with this guy? Someone tell me in the comment section. I'm confused. I'm just beside myself. I came home from work and I was like, what? Really? This is what we're doing now. Things that most of us were doing in high school. This is what they're doing now. Okay. I am just like flabbergasted. Aurelia said he needs to change his meds. Okay. Oh my God. He needs to change something. I just don't. William, torn. Oh, William. Oh my God. William, I listened to that song on YouTube the other day because I hadn't heard that song forever. Since I mean, probably 20 years. And that song was by Mary McGregor in 76. And I love that song. Torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Oh my God. Yes. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. And I'll probably go live. This is going to be making the rounds all over, which it already is. It's making the rounds. So if you I'm sure sing something from Hall and Oates. You want me to sing something? Okay. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. I love Hall and Oates. Sarah, smile. Let me see. What else? Hall and Oates. They have so many. Oh, because your kiss is on. Oh, you're a rich girl and you're going too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. Oh my God. Tina said never don't more. You got that right. So that's just where we are with that. Um, and Elon's going to have to get over it. MC said, "Great," and I, it's continuing to escalate. So, where do you see this going? Now, Tijuana border jumper uh seems to think it may be a farce. So, oh, thank you, Chris. What do you think? And like I said, I would. Hey, it may. Tijuana said, "Love you. Yeah, we love you too, Tijuana." Tijuana, I can't wait if that comes out to be the case. If that actually happens, we're gonna have to go back and say, Tijuana, you were dead on. Which, hey, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. So where are we here? Okay. That's all I have for you pretty much. All I can say is Elon better get it together. MAGA is done with him. Too wealthy, power individual with conflicting interests. Yeah. Um, but again, he was talking out of the side of his neck. You want to do so much to help America, and now you're trying. Look at what you're doing. How you doing, Caesar? Hit the like button. So that's not okay. That is not okay. So I know. Hey, I know that song by the OJs. That's what Elon is doing now. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. And that's what he's doing now. And it's so pitiful. I mean, this dude, you're a 53-year-old man with 14 plus, who knows how many children. We don't know how many children he has. And he's not taking care of them either. Women, all these women have to try to get child support. So go take care of your children and stop posting on Twitter. Those would be my words to Elon. Crazy little thing called love. Woo, Queen. Backstabbers. Woo, that's an oldie and good. Yes, that's what he's doing. Oh, it's a shame. Yes. Hey, give me some more songs. Give me some more songs. Break about what about breaking up? Games People Play is another excellent song. By the Spinners. Looking like nothing more than political theater at this point. Caesar said, I don't know who to believe. Yeah, Caesar, Trump has a lot of mess to clean up from, of course, the Biden Harris administration. He doesn't have time for this. Minnie Riperton, I love her. Elon should know we're not turning our back. Michael, he can't be that dense, that toned. He can't be. Come on. And again, we didn't vote for you, okay? We voted for Trump. We did not vote for him. So if he thinks that we give or care about him, you've got another thing coming. You've got another thing coming. So that's my take. It remains to be seen. Okay. Where this will end. It remains to be seen. I don't know. But the truth will come out. It always does. One of my another favorite songwriter I love. Oh yes, Tijuana Border Jumper. Yes, Tijuana. Yes, I listen to heavy metal. Judas Priest. Yes, you got another thing coming. Yeah. Don't let it go to your head. Yes. You've got a friend by James Taylor. Well, Trump had a friend, but now it doesn't look like, that's the case. So we're going to have to wait and see. We're just going to have to anticipate. We're going to have to wait and keep up with the news. Anticipation. Anticipation. It's making me wait. I had to sing my girl, Carly Simon. Woo! So, what can I say? Williams, they're calling out all these songs I love. Oh, Chris, your favorite band is the Scorpions. Okay. Smiling, yes, smiling faces. Smiling faces tell lies. Yeah, the undisputed truth. Yes, Caesar. Caesar didn't know I knew that one. Yes. Oh my God. And all Trump needs to do is tell Elon, which he pretty much already has, loving you. Is it the right thing to do? How can I ever change things that I feel? Trump needs to tell Elon, you can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. We're not gonna take it. That's Twisted Sister. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Yes. Oh my God. That's all I can say is, you know what? I think Trump broke his heart. Boom. How many of you know the 1973 song from the Rolling Stones? Now, all of you who've been there for a while, you know the Stones are my favorite group. Heartbreaker with your 44. I want to tear your world apart. Look it up. It's from their Goat's Head Soup in 1973. Trump just broke his little heart. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Look it up if you don't know. How many of you know the Rolling Stones Heartbreaker? Yes. Oh, I sit and watch as tears go by. Yes, that's the Rolling Stone. My riches can't buy everything. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, stop taking me back. Woo! Now, if I do the Rolling Stones, I have you here all night. Now, you know that. So, I think at this point, Elon Musk and his whatever he has, Asperger's or whatever he has, he's probably gonna sing the Rolling Stones song. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. No colors anymore. I want them to turn black. He's probably depressed. Woo! And the Elon, Can't get no satisfaction. And if he doesn't leave Trump alone, Trump is going to have to start him up. So that's a war that Elon cannot win. He cannot win. And he needs to stop being a little devil. Stop acting like a little girl. Oh, William, you can't always get what you want. Oh, man. You can't. Trump used to play that at his rallies. I saw her today at the reception. A glass of wine in her hand. I knew she would meet her connection. At her feet was a footloose man. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. Woo! Oh, yeah. So we're going to see where this goes. I'll be live tomorrow. Again, this is all over the news. So we have to see where it goes. I hope and pray everything works out for the best. Tijuana, something seems fishy. This is what the Dems and me. Tijuana, that's what I said. What? Tell me which song you're talking about, Chicago. The Choir. Woo! Yeah, William. Sympathy. Oh, yeah. Sympathy for the devil. Elon's acting like the devil, okay? That's exactly what he's acting like now. He is acting exactly like the devil. And if he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be burned. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul and faith. Yeah. Pleased to meet you. I hope you guess my name. Oh my God. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Look that up. That's Sympathy for the Devil, folks. Rolling Stones, 1968 was a good year. That was from the Beggar's Banquet album. Woo! The Big Chill. Yeah. Lost in Emotion. Yeah, Lost in Emotion. William, wild horses couldn't drag me away. People don't know the Stones made country songs. Childhood living is easy to do. The things you wanted, I bought them for you. Look that up, folks. Graceless lady. Oh my God, the Stones. I'll stay up all night listening to my Stones. I will. I enjoyed all of you. I didn't mean to keep you on here this long, but we had to get on and discuss this. I know Tijuana. Oh my God. That's what keeps running through my mind. Oh yeah, Angie. Angie. When will those clouds all disappear? I know them all. I told you, I went to the Rolling Stones concert. I went to London and bought a bunch of Rolling Stone paraphernalia. I love them. So that's all I have for you tonight. So I will come on tomorrow. I enjoyed all of you, actually. I could not wait to see what all of you had to say. Tijuana said it's too perfect something. So okay, Tijuana. Okay. Hey, And I'm not going to say that that's not possible. And we will revisit this as we continue to watch this. But I'm like you, Tier 1. They know this is what they've been waiting for, an opening. Oh my God. It's too perfect to give the Democrats an open. This is perfect. And they are licking their chops, literally. And this is what they've been waiting for. So, but regardless of what happens with Trump, how you doing, traveling mom? All right, we're glad you're here, dear. Hit the like button for me. Regardless of what's happened or what is happening, the American people are not going to be on the side of Elon Musk. He can forget that. Tijuana, and they very well, and you could be right. You could be right. I hope so, because if not, it's sad that everyone turns on the guy. Chicago Hood said that earlier, and I totally agree. Chicago Hood says it feels manufactured, and the MSM has wanted this. We're living in the Matrix, family, and they are trying to control the masses at every turn. Boom. Hey, I would not discount it. It could be. It could be. Tijuana said, I bet they're laughing together. So we're going to find out. It'll come out. It will. It totally will. Okay. So I'll let you go. I enjoyed all of you. And all we need to continue to do, folks, is try to make sure we're getting our news from reputable sources. Now that the Twitter posts and things, actually those were actually from they're from Elon. So we're gonna have to see, and we'll find out. Florida, I think this situation will make our bases strong. Yeah, and this is what I'm doing. I'm fading away into the hedges, waiting to see what's going to be next with this situation. Florida, I think this situation will make our bases strong. I can see it with Latino users and Spanish channels. They are angry. Okay, Florida. Yeah, Florida, keep me posted on that, dear. Guess we know who wears the tinfoil hats in the family. Chicago Hood and Tijuana. Boom. Yes. We're going to have to come back and give them some props. They could be right. It's too perfect. It is. Aurelius says, good night, and let us all pray for our great president. Yes, Aurelius. Regardless of what happens, I'm standing with him. So, I like what he's doing. I don't want him to stop. Keep it up. So that's just where we are. And everyone be safe. I'll be live tomorrow. You know I will. So have a good evening. And you know where I'm going next. I am going to the comment section. And you know I will be there as long as you're there. And thank you again for spending your very, very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. Aurelius, probably 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. Okay. Chris, yeah, I'm coming to say good night to all of you in the comment section right now. Thank you so much.